Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Scruggs. I hope y'all are having an awesome day. I wanted to hop on here and read y'all another book about life cycles. This one tells us all kinds of information about plants and animals and insects and their life cycles. So, let's get started. Life cycle of a cat. Every animal has a life cycle. A life cycle is all the times of the animal's life. This is a cat's life cycle. A kitten grows to be an adult cat. The adult cat has its own young. A new life cycle begins. Alright, so number 1 is an adult cat and kitten. Number 2 is a 3-week-old kitten. Number 3 is a young cat that's about 6 months old. And number 4 is an adult cat. Life cycle of a frog. This is a frog's life cycle. Mother frogs lay eggs. Young frogs or tadpoles hatch from the eggs. The tadpole grows and changes. It becomes a fully grown frog. Then it can have young. A new life cycle begins. Alright, so number 1 is a frog's eggs. Number 2 is a tadpole. Number 3 is a growing tadpole. And number 4 is an adult frog. Life cycle of a butterfly. This is a butterfly's life cycle. A butterfly begins life as an egg. A larva or caterpillar hatches from the egg. The larva becomes a pupa. The pupa makes a hard covering. It changes inside the covering. A butterfly comes out of the covering. The butterfly can have its own young. So number 1 is an egg. Number 2 is a larva, or what we call a caterpillar. Number 3 is the pupa. Number 4 is the butterfly coming out of the pupa. And number 5 is an adult butterfly. Life cycle of a bird. This is a bird's life cycle. A mother bird lays eggs. The mother or father keeps the eggs warm. A chick grows inside each egg. The chick breaks the egg to come out. The parents feed and take care of the chick. The chick gets new feathers. The adult bird can have its own young. Alright, so number 1 is eggs in a nest. Number 2 is a chick just hatched. Number 3 is a chick almost ready to fly. And number 4 is an adult bird. That is a robin. That's what kind of bird that is. Okay, life cycle of a bean plant. Every plant has a life cycle. A bean plant starts as a seed. A tiny plant and some food are inside the seed. The plant uses the food as it starts to grow. First, roots grow. Roots take in water. Then a stem grows up toward the light. Leaves and more stems grow. Last, the plant makes seeds. The seeds may grow into new plants. All plants have their own life cycles. Alright, so this one right here shows you a bean plant starting to grow. You can see the roots coming down and a little stem coming up with a leaf on it, it looks like. And then right here is a bean plant growing from the seed. So as you can see, there's more roots than in this one. The stem's gone up and it's got a big, tall stem with a lot of leaves on it. Flowers, fruits, and seeds. Some plants have flowers. Part of each flower becomes a fruit. The fruit grows around the seeds. The fruit holds and protects the seeds. A new life cycle begins. And this picture right here shows you a peach that's been cut in half, and it's showing you the peach seed inside of it. Life cycle of an oak tree. Oak trees start as seeds and acorns. A small plant grows from the acorn. The plant grows into a big tree. Flowers grow on the branches. Each flower becomes an acorn. A new tree can grow from each acorn. And this right here shows you a small tree growing from the acorn. And this is a fully grown tree. How trees change. A season is a time of year. Trees change when the seasons change. Flowers grow on branches in spring. Bees drink the sweet nectar in the flowers. Green leaves cover the tree in the summer. Green fruit grows on the branches. The leaves and fruit turn color in fall. The leaves fall off the tree. Animals eat the fruit. The branches are bare in winter. Flowers grow on trees on the branches in spring. And this shows you a tree in the spring. It's got lots of pretty flowers blooming on it. And this is a tree in the fall when the leaves are changing color and there's some berries right there. Evergreen trees. Evergreens keep their leaves in winter. This live oak is an evergreen in Georgia. Pine trees are evergreens too. This right here is a picture of a pine tree. You can see it's wintertime and not many of the other trees have leaves on them, but the pine tree does. It's still green. And this is a live oak tree, and it's the same way. Wildflowers. Georgia has many wildflowers. Most wildflowers bloom in spring. Some wildflowers die when it is cold. Georgia does not get very cold in fall. Some wildflowers can still be seen. And this shows you a picture of a black-eyed Susan. How crops change. Tomatoes are crop plants. In spring, tomato plants grow flowers. Green tomatoes grow in summer. They turn red in late summer and fall. Pecans and onions are crop plants too. There are many kinds of plants. They each have a life cycle. A mushroom is not a plant, but it is a living thing. It is a kind of fungus. It has a life cycle too. That shows you a picture of a tomato plant once the tomatoes have turned red. And there are some mushrooms in a bowl. Alright, and that's the end. I hope y'all enjoyed this book, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.